not going to take time because Daddy Governor Abdul has already talked on almost everything: investment, food, benefit, who we are. Okay, let me just read out some things that I will share my testimony, and that will be for the talk. I'm sure you're going to like it. My doctor once told me, let me start the proper way. I had a surgery. I had fibroids, so I was operated upon. The healing process was delayed, and that brought about the conversation and which I have on the phone. I'm going to share with you. If you are new, if you're not new, you must have heard about my testimony. And then the healing process was delayed from January till May, and the doctor was like, I wish you can get organic food. No, it is organic. He just said organic. But the word organic, and thank God I had registered with Extra Life in 2020, and the surgery was done in 2021. Immediately I heard organic. I said, sir, please, what exactly are we looking that will heal me? I registered with a set of farmers last year. I said, go and find out if they have organic radish. You know what radish is? Even though I've been coming, I've been buying the things I like beans, but then, not knowing that he was referring to this small bottle, this is small, but powerful, very powerful. So, he told me to go and get, and I did. And lo and behold, I bought 4 bottles, but I was on the second bottle when he was shaking his head, smiling, was like, wow, get up, girl. I don't need to reassure you. That word I will not forget. Reassure me when I was already tired and weak. He said, yes, because what you have, sit down. He said, did you know that the healing to every ailment is hidden in nature and grain? That if you have access to organic food, which he was once telling me, he said, with what happened? You have access to this organic, and I'm going to read it because I jotted it down just so that I keep appreciating the word, and I appreciate God and Extra Life Farm for showing the vision of producing, giving us organic food in Nigeria at reasonable prices. He said, the food that we call organic food, natural food, we heal, we treat, we preserve all the ailments in your body because natural food has all the healing properties. We are still referring to this organic food. Now it continues. Do you know that to get the desired result from the journey of treatment of any ailment and disease, then what we eat, Daddy, what we eat, what you and I eat matters. What we take in matters. Generally, to live a healthy lifestyle and be free from diseases, then we have to eat right. So now I am saying, Mommy, check your eating habits. Let's all check our eating habits. I don't want to take much of your time. I might just talk of 1 or 2 things. But like I said, all this food, it's what I read, all the food, they have the natural healing properties intact. Because at Extra Large Farms, we don't compromise the standard, even the process. We allow, if it's supposed to take like 4 days or whatever, 4 months or whatever, we allow them to go through the process. That the fermentation process that he has said so much about yam, he has pointed out so many examples that we all were able to relate when he was talking. I don't want to go back to it. So let's eat right. You have gold in your hand, just like the doctor told me. Did you know that for this? He did not even know the number of bottles I bought, but I knew I bought 4, and I did not even finish the second one. I was on the second one when he said, "Sit down. I don't need to reassure you. This is coming up the way you wanted," and we've been on it since January. We were talking in May. So, can you help me thank God with your clap? Thank Extra Large Farms with your clap. I want that clap. Please keep clapping. I thank God today that I am alive, ill, and healthy because they follow the vision. Maybe you and I have the vision, and then we're not following it, but they do. And at the same time, they didn't compromise it. Even here in Nigeria, that everybody wants everything. We need honey. For like 2 months or so, we don't have honey. But then, if you ask, we don't have. Extra like you not say because farmers are asking that they will now go and no, you need to go through the process just so that you and I can have all the nutrients that we need. Just what Daddy has explained, all the magnesium, the potassium, everything should be intact. So we all know we have beans flour for quick making of akara moimoi and bakery. We all know we have palm oil. See the ogere. We did not compromise. I don't want to go through it. With less than 2-3 minutes, I'm going to drop the mic. This is groundnut oil. We don't do vegetable oil. We have soya oil like Textural Farms. This is beans flour, plantain flour. This is honey. Honey is back. Then locust beans. We have our locust beans in dry, powder, and wet. Then we have crash. We have radish. We have honey beans. We have unsweetened beans. And I'm sure maybe some of us don't know that we have food pack for this kind of ailment. Someone that has arthritis, hypertension, we have food pack. So we know that, okay, with this food pack, you can eat this, you can eat this, just so that your body can come back to normal instead of eating what is outside. Initially, when I joined, I would buy honey beans that I like. I'm not doing so much, I don't know why. But then I would just buy it. But the doctor was the one that drew my head with what I read how to do that. Please, if you can be eating 90% of whatever that is coming from that your, you didn't know the name, that your farm, then 10% from the local market. But I'm sure bakery will be all right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.